Here's Foodie. And don't forget that you too can get a cameo by Foodie and keep it forever and ever. So in this latest riveting video put out by Foodie, she talks about it was a weigh-in and Julia check-in. Oh yes, very exciting. It was just another video of her telling a bunch of lies, anytime someone tells you a story and they add a bunch of, details that are pretty much not necessary, they're probably lying, just in my opinion. And these eyelashes, it was really difficult for me to, to look past these eyelashes. I, I, I mean, really, what is going on? Stop it. So she basically in this video talks about being her whole weight whatever thing. Oh god. And how she's in a hamster wheel. Oh no. She's doing a hamster wheel, gonna keep doing the same thing over and over until it finally sticks. I found it really disturbing, this whole term hamster wheel. Mostly because, obviously being in a hamster wheel means you're not going anywhere. So she's basically committed to being in a hamster wheel and not making any progress, or you know what I mean? The same shit, different day. So once upon a time, a decade or 2 decades ago, I gained some weight. I'd never been this big, all right? But I gained some weight, and I have health issues. So I did this thing that anyone can do. It doesn't matter what your education level is, if you're rich or poor. It's called researching, and you can go, and it requires more than reading just an art, the headline or just one article or something. You get everything you can on all the information you can on this subject that you're interested in, okay? Now, when it comes to food, this is just my personal, opinion, and what I feel worked for me, and what most people, usually have to come to some sort of, understanding and decision on when it comes to if they wanna get healthy or lose weight. Some people are never gonna change the way they eat. It really depends on the individual and their personal relationship with food. If you decide, I don't want to actually change the way I eat, then you have to commit to eating half the amount that you are currently, right? And commit to that. And in 3 months, actually cut that amount half in the portion size. And of course, you're going to be eating less, so you will lose weight. Will you be more healthy? I don't know. It depends on you, the individual, what your other issues are, if you have them, right? But most of us who have other, or have health issues and things that we're dealing with, we're gonna have to decide to make a lifestyle change where you actually look at food. You have to look at food differently. You have to say, I'm not eating, I don't eat to live. I don't live to eat. Sorry, I eat to live, and start to view food differently. Food is medicine. Medicine is my food, and it actually starts with changing your mindset. It's just not about what we're putting in our mouths, it's what we're putting in our minds. It could also, for some people, be a spiritual, journey as well. And I'm pretty sure that when if a doctor, or I'm pretty sure Chantal probably didn't get this from a doctor, it was probably something she read about the rice and the portion size. This is your stomach. Make a fist. Look at it. That's your stomach. It can expand, I believe, 2 to 3 times the size of this when you eat and drink things. Don't quote me. It's been a minute since I read up on all this stuff, but the point is, if anything, it was yeah, you could have, this is your stomach. You could have a handful of rice, let's say, right? But that's cooked rice. Not your 2 hands together, anyway, you get what I'm saying? Alright, now for the important stuff. Then she started talking about Julia. This is all I'm gonna say. There was a lot of holes in this story. I thought she said Julia was getting fixed during the weekend when they went camping. I guess I misunderstood. Let me know. But now supposedly Julie's being fixed this coming Sunday, and it's because of all of us crazy people with our pitchforks like coming after her like she's Frankenstein or something. Please, you wish. You wish you were Frankenstein. Frankenstein didn't have a choice. You made this. Anyway, I just found a lot of holes in the story. I don't know really what to believe as far as, again, all these details, excess details that don't make sense. When you are telling the truth, you just tell it. You don't need all these little tidbits, so the whole thing is sus. And some of you guys know that, like, I have a few cats, and they're all strays and ferals. And from my experience getting them fixed, yeah, sometimes they keep them overnight. Usually you can get your animal back, and you just keep an eye on them to make sure that they're safe and not jumping around and that kind of stuff. Within like the day after the procedure. And because I have dealt with the strays and ferals, they do fix them younger when they're stray or feral because they can start getting pregnant within like 3 months. Sometimes they're so tiny, the females, it can be life-threatening for them. So yeah, but usually you wait like 6 months. I think that is normally the recommended, like 6 months. When I called the Humane Society last, that's what I was told when I was getting one of the cats fixed here. That was, anyway, the point is, she's a liar. She just said all these things that don't make any sense. It's, like, ridiculous, and I just wanna point out that there's, like, no soul in these eyes. I don't know, I think these eyelashes were, like, to try to deflect or, take our attention away, but it's like, we can see it. There's no soul in these eyes, so I don't know what's coming next for this situation. I just would like I I just wanna see Julia and know that Julia is safe, but, yeah, bye, you soulless bitch.